Alright, so I'm going to go through what our process is. We're going to do 4 movements. The first 3 will be single-sided movements. So for example, the first one we're going to be in a split squat. We're going to squat and then do a single arm dumbbell raise. So you're going to want something medium or light. And then there'll be other moves like that where we're doing a movement on one side of the body. So we'll go 25 seconds one side, 25 seconds the other, and then we'll move to the next one. Once we've done a round of everything, then maybe we'll try to go a little bit faster, less breaks between, since we know the movement, and it'll just be the 2 rounds. And then we'll go on to the next one. So we'll start with that. So the same side, you're going to have your dumbbell in one hand. That same side, the foot is going to be forward. So the same foot forward as it's in the dumbbell. And we'll just go ahead and grab that weight, and we'll start. Now when you're doing the split squat, right, from the side here, try to stay tall and sink straight down, right? So you're going straight down and then lateral raise. Try not to lean forward, or try not to shift your weight forward and then come back. You want to stay tall, straight up, straight down. And same thing with the lateral raise, straight up, straight down. 25 seconds each side. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice split squat. Good lateral raise. Lightweight is okay here. Think about this too, like your balance, your stability, and engaging the core, right? Especially when you're up top, lifting that weight out to the side. You're trying to stay tall, trying not to tip as that weight is out to your side. Relax. Alright, switch. Just 10 seconds here, switch sides. Find your balance. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Straight down, straight up to the side. Engage the core, especially when you stand up at the top. Pull that navel up and in. Work some spine stability. Oblique contraction. And shoulder work. Alright, relax. Too easy, too easy. Alright, next you're going to go, it gets a little more complex. So we're going to go from between the legs to the shoulder, and then from there you're going to lateral lunge on the same side. So you have a few options. You could go from the floor to the shoulder and then to the lateral lunge, or just drop it between the legs, pull it up to the shoulder, and then go into the lateral lunge. So here's where you're going to want the like a heavier weight. If you got it. One more time here.
Yep.
A few options. You can go floor to shoulder, lateral lunge, or just drop it between the legs to the shoulder, lateral lunge. All on one side. Right clean, right lateral lunge, or the other way. 25 seconds and 10 seconds. Alright, make sure you got some space off to your side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So it's a pretty tough move, right? Holding that weight up on your shoulder and getting that good posture into that lateral lunge. Try to keep the toes pointed forward when you step out into that lunge, and shift your hip over top of the ankle. Good. Alright, switch sides. So try to keep those toes forward instead of letting that foot turn out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice, nice. And relax. Not very many reps, it's alright. just getting the heat going right now. I'm getting the heat going. Alright, this time you're going to do a rear lunge. Your dumbbell is going to be in one hand, and you're going to lunge. Let's go opposite. So, dumbbell in one hand, you're going to lunge backwards with the opposite leg. You're just going to stay on one leg and do a lunge to the rear the whole time for 25 seconds. And then we'll switch. So we're nice and tall. Grab the dumbbell with one hand, step back with the other. Get ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rear lunge. Come up tall each time. You got it. Whatever you want to do with the other arm, if you want a little balance and control, you can throw it up like you're walking or running. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Now each one of these movements, as you notice, it's a casual core exercise too. Since the weight is offset. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So think about making sure you keep everything engaged. Keep your posture tall. Pull that navel up and in to lengthen and contract through the core to stabilize the spine. 5 seconds. And good. Alright, and then our fourth movement of the series, we go down to the ground. So we're going to do two moves. We're going to do a leg raise with a dumbbell chest press. So 2 dumbbells. We're going to raise the legs and chest press at the same time. And then the second move, 1 dumbbell, pull over plus a leg raise. So I'll show you one more time here. Oh. Right, we're going to start the first one. Everything is up. You're going to lower the legs, lower the dumbbells, then lift the legs and push the dumbbell. Leg raise plus chest press. Second move, just 1 dumbbell. You can hold it however you want, ends or from one side. Same thing, you're going to start up, but this time the dumbbell goes overhead and then comes back up. 2 moves to finish the round. Ready? Yep. Lay back, dumbbells up, legs up, and here we go. Lower and push. There you go. Five seconds. And relax. Just a 10-second switch here. So swap out 1 dumbbell. Hold it however you want. It's easy if you hold it by the ends. And here we go. One more time. Just drop that dumbbell overhead. As the legs go down, the dumbbell goes down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. That was hard.
That was hard.
Ooh. Yeah, a lot of legs. The 3 moves. Legs, legs, legs. With a little bit of, shoulder work. And then the core. So we're going to do it one more time. We're going to just do 20 seconds instead of 25. And then we're going to go fast between our sets. So it'll be 20, 10, 20, and then just 30 seconds between. And then the next exercise, and then core. So we're going to minimize our break. I don't want to call it a speed round, but we are going to pick up the pace.
Okay. Hey, does it bug you on your end that the TV is on?
No, I can't hear anything.
Okay, good.
When you go to the core, the second core exercise, we have the dumbbell up. This time, lower it. As you lower the legs, lower the dumbbell, and then bring it back up.
Did I not do that?
It looked like you were just holding it up.
Oh.
We just want to make it harder, 'cause that's what we like to do. Make it hard.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, so 20, 10, 20. 30 seconds after we do both sides. So, split squat, lateral raise. Clean to a lateral lunge. And then rear lunge, opposite leg. It's okay if we forget. Gentle reminders as we go. Okay, so grab your light weight. Split squat. Same side as the same side of the foot that's forward. 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're up tall. Our core is engaged, right? As that weight moves out to the side, right? We got to keep everything nice and tall, nice and straight. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Quick switch sides. Find your spot. Find your balance. Engage the core. And here we go. Squat, raise. No. Squat, raise. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Alright, a little bit heavier weight. We go clean. We go clean to same side lateral lunge. Ten seconds. No, that's his. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. To the shoulder. Lateral lunge. Keeping those toes forward. Shifting onto that hip. Stacking the knee, ankle, and hip. Once you get to the end, should all be on top of each other. One more. Woo. Okay. Switch. A few options there. You can go low or high with that dumbbell, or you can go to the floor. Here we go. Or you could just drop it between the legs. Go ahead. Let's get one more rep in. And good. Alright, we're stepping back with that lunge. Dumbbell on one side, step back with the opposite leg. Opposite leg. 15 seconds. Whew, a few deep breaths. Ready? Core's engaged. We're going back. Here we go. We're nice and tall. We're not allowing that dumbbell to swing. Core's engaged. We have incredible posture. Shoulders back, chest proud. Give me one more. Good. Switch. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last leg movement here, and then we'll hit the core to finish our 2 rounds. Five seconds. Oh, relax. All right, let's get our dumbbells and lie down. Get them ready. Lie down. First, chest press plus a leg raise, and then the second one, pullover leg raise. 15 seconds. Dumbbells up, legs up. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Lower and press. Lower, press. Try to keep the head off the ground if you can. Drive the small of the back into your mat. That way the core is doing the work. Okay, relax. Switch to one dumbbell. Legs up, dumbbell up. Here we go. Extend that dumbbell overhead. Drop those legs and then raise them all up. And we're breathing. And we're crushing that core. Good. Nice. Those two back to back are pretty tough. So. Take a minute. Core-ish. So 3 more moves of the legs and then kind of a core move. So it's the first one, we're still doing a split squat. But instead of doing a lateral raise with a light weight, we're going to split squat and push it overhead with a heavier weight. So try to go up in weight with that one. So it's still going to be a split squat, but you're going to press overhead this time. That's the first one. The second one, you're still doing a lateral lunge, but this time you're going to grab a light weight. You're going to load it up here by the ribs, and you're going to step out into your lateral lunge. Lean over, go for the toe, right, pull it up and come back. So from the side, you want to tip over, almost like you're doing a deadlift, right? Tip over at the waist, get the hip involved, and then come back tall. So a little bit different than what we were doing before. We were kind of like staying up taller. We want to go down. That way we're getting the hip. This outside glute should be doing a ton of the work, not only to stop your descent here, but then you're pushing off, and that's all coming from, ideally coming from there.
Okay.
That's number 2, and then the third one, we're going to grab 2 dumbbells. You're going to put them together. We're going to start with a wide squat. So you're going to do a front rack wide squat or a goblet. If you just want to hold one dumbbell, that's fine. But they're out front. We'll go wide first, and then the second set will go narrow. Now when I say narrow, it doesn't have to be crazy narrow. It's not like your knees are touching. You can see that. You don't have to be like toes touching, knees touching. Just like hip or shoulder width with the toes pointed forward when you do that squat. So toes are forward and the knees drive out, as opposed to the wide one where we'll allow the knees to push out. And then bird dogs at the end. So on all fours, reach, opposite hand, opposite leg, one side and then the other side.
Okay.
Alright, let's grab a heavier weight, heavier dumbbell. Start with that split squat. Split squat shoulder press. Dumbbell up. So, right leg forward, right arm dumbbell. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Split squat and press. A little bit harder, I feel like, especially with the balance.
I just whacked the ceiling
Oh no.
really hard with the weight.
I usually say, make sure you don't punch the ceiling. I forgot. Alright, stop. Jen, do a few more reps. I'll pause the timer here. I forget that ceiling's only 7 foot or whatever. Alright, that's good. Alright, switch arms, switch legs. A little bit harder than the lateral raise because that weight's heavier. So 3, 2, 1. There we go. A few tips here when you're going. It helps if you keep the elbow out front. Makes it easier to get a good split squat rather than if the arm's out to the side. That makes it a lot harder. get one more. Ooh. Good. Yeah, much harder. Much harder. Alright, swap out that for a lighter weight. We want to use a lighter weight so that we can, we can tip over fast and pull it back up. You can use a heavier one, but you kind of lose some of that speed if you're driving that dumbbell down, pulling it up to the ribs. If it's like 15 or 20 pounds, it gets a little hard to keep that movement quick. So I always go with something a little bit lighter. So you're going cross body. So to the side, dumbbell on the ribs. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pull that dumbbell to the ribs. Bend the elbow. Pull it to the armpit. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Reach for the toe, reach for the shoulder. Reach for the toe, reach for the shoulder. One more. Good. Come a little bit closer. Ready? Switch arms. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You got it. That's good. Push away from that floor using the glute and the hip. A little bit of hamstrings too. Tipping over. Hold that dumbbell in tight. And good. And then the third one. We got our 2 squat variation. So 1 or 2 dumbbells. Right, first we're going to go wide. And then we'll drive it narrow. 1 or 2 dumbbells. Keep them up. Shoulder, elbows up front. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Wide squat, wide squat. Nice. Good reps, good reps. We're maintaining that good posture, that neutral spine. We're not tipping over, not too much. 3, 2, 1. All right. Don't call it a break. But you can lower those dumbbells, shake it out, bring them back up. Narrow squat, narrow squat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now you're not going to get quite as big of a range of motion. It's all right. Just do your best. Do your best to keep a nice posture. Pushing through the floor. A little more quads here. You should feel the tops of the legs. Little sizzle, little burn. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go to down on all fours. We're looking for lower back, hip, and shoulder work here, but on the posterior side. So arm goes up, opposite leg goes up. Bird dog, right? So when you raise that back leg, try to get straight and then try to go a little bit higher. So you're going to extend out and then squeeze the glute to get a little bit more at the end there. Just a little bit so you get that leg up higher. Get a nice squeeze in the glutes. Drive that leg just a little bit more than parallel to the ground. 25 seconds on each side. Ready.
Sorry, I got totally sidetracked.
What's that?
So I just got sidetracked.
Okay, we'll start in 8 seconds. Opposite arm, opposite leg, just choose one, doesn't matter. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. reach and extend. Try to bring the elbow to the knee on the bottom. And then again on the top, try to drive that leg up past the torso for a little extra extension. A little squeeze in the glute. And some work in the lower back. And relax. Alright, switch sides, switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Seven seconds. And good. Whew. That's tough.
Yeah.
A lot of legs today, a lot of legs, dynamic legs. Okay, let's set up for our speed round. That's 20 on, 10 off.
We have one more ground one? No?
No, that was it. We got the 4 movements. Yep, that was it. So, real quick, split squat to dump. Same side. Split squat, press, cross body lateral lunge, and then our two squat variations with the front rack, and then we're down on the ground.
Okay.
20 seconds each real quick. Let's start with heavy. The same side dumbbell, that leg is forward. I think this makes it actually a little bit harder, but it's okay. Try to challenge ourselves a little bit. We got about 5 minutes here. 5-minute finisher. Dumbbell up. Same leg out front. Find your balance. And here we go. Don't punch the ceiling.
I just did.
Core. Keep your core engaged. Right? Ooh. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, nice. 20 seconds, not very long, but those get pretty tough. So, other side. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Elbows out front. Core is engaged. Especially when you're going down for that squat this time. That dumbbell's trying to pull you all over. One more. Good. Swap out
So
for...
hard to keep my back straight.
Yeah, that one's a lot harder. If you got the weight up here, you know, it's trying to pull you down on an angle here. That's what's hard.
That's like what I feel like I look like.
You try to fight it. Alright, lighter weight, lateral lunge, cross body, pull it back. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just a quick 20 seconds. Push off that glute. Fire off those hips. Might even get a little stretch on that trail leg groin. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Ready? Here we go. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, 2 dumbbells for 1. Wide squat first, narrow squat second. 10 seconds. A deep breath. Dumbbells up. Line up those edges. Elbows out. 3, 2, 1. Wide squat. Here we go. Good, 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 good posture. Maintaining control of those dumbbells. Don't let them pull you down to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake out those arms quick. Dumbbells back up. 3, 2, 1. Narrow squat. Here we go. Ten seconds. And relax. Come down to the ground. On all fours. Bird dog. Opposite leg. Opposite arm. Reaching out. Squeeze the glute. Work that lower mid back. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And relax. Ooh. Switch sides. Final set. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Final 10. Keep driving. Keep squeezing. Keep pointing. And good. Oh, yeah. Thanks, buddy. Poor booty. Alright, let's take a minute, catch our breath, and then we'll come in hot for the last circuit. We're going to get set up on the ground here. You're going to need one dumbbell. I'll go through them one at a time here real quick. One dumbbell for a sit-up and press. Now, traditionally, if you know you can press 25 pounds, say, if you're trying to do the sit-up and press, it's significantly harder. So you got to make sure you take off some weight. So you got something medium or whatever that works. You're just gonna dumbbell in hand, elbow is bent. You're gonna sit up with that dumbbell. When you sit up, you got the tall posture. Right? You're gonna press it up. When I come to the sit up, right, I'm still slightly leaning backwards. Right, so you're not gonna end up all the way forward. You want to come to like a high incline or whatever you want to call this, a little bit of decline here. Right, so you're gonna sit up. One more time. Sit up with the dumbbell. Your posture is good. You're slightly lean back. That's when you're gonna press it up. Perfect. You got it. So there's that. It's tough, yeah. The next one is you're probably not going to use any weight. We'll just do body weight. You can do a side plank with a rotation. So we're going to hold the side plank here, right? You're going to start with your arm up. You're going to reach through. It's like you're touching the back side of the mat here, if you can see that. Touch the back side of the mat and then open back up again. So you want to rotate through and pull open. That's number 2. Yeah, and then pull it open. Yeah, and it's gonna be tough. It's tough on the shoulder that's on the ground, and obviously the entire core, obliques specifically. All right, and then we're gonna go back to a sit-up variation, but we're gonna do a Russian twist instead. So we're gonna sit up with a really light dumbbell, and then do 10 twists. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, down to 1. come back down. Sit up. 10, 9, 8, right? We're floating our legs, feet off the ground. That
Am I
one.
using my thigh for that?
What's that?
I'm using my thigh for that? You said a light one.
The 15 should be good.
Okay.
Just make the movement. You don't have to make it huge. So you could do the 5 if you want to make it bigger, or you could use your 15 if you want to keep it smaller. We'll do that twice, and then the last one is the sideline oblique opposite foot touch. Right? This is the one where we set up like we're straight chilling on the ground, right? So the top leg, the knee is bent, and the foot's flat on the ground. The other leg, you're going to raise it up and reach for it. But after we get set up, we drop the hand, we extend the body, and we're going to sit up. Can you see that from that far away?
Yep.
I'll move a little closer, right? Here, here, extend, reach. And the key is this gap here underneath your shoulder. That's when you know you've engaged the core, right? So you're going to lean back on the shoulder, extend the entire body. You're going to lift up, you're going to touch the toe and create the gap. Perfect. Alright, we'll do one at a time. Starting with the sit up to single arm dumbbell press.
I was thinking about that machine at MVP.
Which
Hey,
one?
Get that out of your mouth. You don't put that in your mouth, yo. Don't get mad. I don't want you to choke on that thing or get sick. It's yucky. Sorry. Just the thing that takes your visceral fat.
Oh, yeah. The in body.
Yeah.
Sometime you when you come back, you want to hop on it. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I'd like to hop on it now. I know I can't because I'm not a member, but I'm just saying.
Well, are you on Points Plus or did you canceled?
I'm on Points Plus.
So you can come in once a month. We'll talk about it at the end.
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk about it at the end.
Okay.
I'll tell you your options.
Sorry.
You're good.
Okay.
All right, so single arm sit up dumbbell and press starting in about 10 seconds. Now with your legs, you can do whatever you want with them. I like to extend them and bring them in with each sit up, but everybody's different. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're engaging the core. We're reaching high with that dumbbell. And relax, switch sides. Mostly it's shoulder work, but definitely core is in there too. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Today is all about unilateral or one-sided movements. So even though you're maybe not directly using the core in every movement has some sort of core stabilization, core work, and relax. So even though you may not feel it like, oh, my core's on fire, there might be some soreness in there, especially in the obliques and stuff. Let's do the side plank rotation. So no weights. We'll start in 10 seconds. Pick a side. Try to get somewhat centered in your mat. 3, 2.
Underneath.
What's that?
I can't go very far this way.
That's fine. Just the best you can. It doesn't have to be crazy. The key is that, so when you're doing a side plank, usually you stay this way. Just a little rotation in the body. You don't have to go crazy far. Just do the best that your body will allow, especially that shoulder, because sometimes you start to turn on that shoulder and it's like, ooh, that's too much, right? So best you got right here. Just tap the mat underneath the elbow and bring it back.
Okay.
Let's give it another shot here.
Yeah, but just a minute.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. This one gets tough, right? Real tough. So, feel that oblique, especially the one that's on the ground there, or on the ground side. Working hard. Working real hard. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Feel it?
Yes.
Fire, right? Fire. Alright, switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, good. Woo.
Hurts the arm too with the shoulder.
Yeah, the shoulder takes a lot of that force there. All right, sit up.
Hold on 1 second,
Nope.
James.
Okay.
Hold on. Well, you can do it yourself.
Grab your weight.
Come on, dude.
Lie back.
Yeah.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sit up. 10 twists. And come back down. Right back up. Back down. Finish this last one. Good?
Yeah.
Take a little breath, take a little breath. We're going to do that one more time. Same exercise. And 10 seconds. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Seven seconds. And down and relax. Woo. That's it. Done. Nice work.